The beauty of this band is there is no leader.
I'm the leader of the band.
I mostly look up bars
Dan is the leader of the band.
and restaurants. Myriad3 is a pretty contemporary group. I mean, I think that our sound sort of fits and makes sense in what's happening in music today. It's pretty firmly grounded in jazz and in the modern jazz scene, but you know, like a lot of other music that's happening these days, it also is influenced a lot by electronic music and popular music.
We've always been very collaborative in our writing and our arranging. People bring in, one of us brings in a piece, and then it's kind of free reign from there, and we all kind of arrange things together.
Performing these compositions live is part of the compositional process. So we rehearse in Ernesto's basement, and then we get to a certain point where we say, okay, we want to perform this live and see how the music evolves from the bandstand. That accomplishes a few things. It helps the music evolve, but it also means that when we go into the studio after performing the tunes so many times, that the recording you hear reflects the sound of the band on stage.
With our first record, we were a pretty new band, so at that point we were bringing in songs that we'd written previously. With The Where, our second album, we wrote pretty expressly for the band, and I think at that point we were each informed by the other band members' writing styles. So this album, I would say, is a bit more through-composed than the last two. There's still a lot of improvising, but we've always tried to really focus on the compositional element in this band, and so I think we've gone in that direction. The songs that work the best are the ones that make the cut no matter who wrote them. I think that's sort of the general rule. It's just kind of happened to turn out that way.
We've got 3 tunes by Dan, 3 tunes by me. Ernesto has 4 tunes because we feel he needs encouragement. He needs a little bit of support from Dan and I.
We went to Noble Street Studios, downtown Toronto. And we worked with the same people that we've been working with for our first 2 albums. John Bailey was our engineer, and Peter Cardinelli, our producer. And it was great experience, beautiful studio.
By the time we've gotten to this album, I mean, it's the same, but it's different. This album is more compositional. This album has a lot more post-production work in the studio, some synthesizers, some electric bass, some electronics.
We did a tour of Europe right before going into the studio, so we were able to flesh out all the arrangements.
We've been to some great cities, Paris and Berlin and Prague, Barcelona and Munich and London and Bremen. We've been to a lot of places in Europe, and we look forward to going back.
When we're on the road, we spend a lot of time listening to music. So we listen to each other's music, and I think that kind of helps to sort of inform the band sound in a way as well.
When we're on the road, and I think this is very rare for a touring band, we all share a room. I don't think that happens very much, so I think that's weird that we all share a room, but I think it's neat.
Oh man, Ernesto snores the loudest. That's, yeah, probably without a doubt, I'd say.
Chris snores pretty loud. He won't tell you that. Or maybe he will, maybe he knows.
Ernesto snores the loudest. Wait a second, I might snore the loudest. Oh man.
I talk in my sleep though, I've been told. Never tell me what I say though.
Dan doesn't snore, he more just breathes loudly when he's...
kind of gross, too.
What was the question?
I think the future is pretty bright for Myriad3. All 3 of us are pretty driven, and we're pretty excited about this project. And so I don't see us stopping anytime soon.
It's always an honor being nominated for a Juno. I remember being at the ceremonies, and it's wonderful to celebrate music and celebrate your accomplishments, but I also remember on Monday returning to work. Not forgetting about it, but you have to. You can't reflect on that too much.
I think we want to keep on doing lots of touring. We've been having a great time traveling in Europe and playing. We'd love to get back to Japan. We were there really briefly for a couple days in November. We'd love to play there some more. Just keep on making records, just keep on, developing our sound.